Try and get me next time. Dang.
The Suns are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analyst, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City, the Thunder ready for that home court advantage. And before the game gets underway, let's go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Earl Watson. David.
Well, guys, when I asked him what impressed him the most about today's opponent, he immediately referred to the explosiveness.
Thank you, David. And tonight's topic, the 7-game playoff series. You look at college, the one-and-done format does add some suspense, instant elimination. But, Doris, would you like to see the NBA shorten? And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Ilyasova. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Oladipo. Setting the floor for the Suns, Schultz in at center. Bender out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Young in at the point. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook up top, defended by Young. The shot's good from Kanter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Tucker dishes to Prez. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Young outside. Here's Schultz. No good on the three.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Knight in the corner. From downtown, that one no good.
A nightmare quarter for this guy. Simply can't buy a bucket.
Here's Westbrook. 35 points for him last game against Utah.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. And gotta credit the D of Young there, using every inch of his frame to contest these looks.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like, all pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, I'd say it might have toughened him up a little bit, that's for sure. Wow, 18? That is mind-boggling.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Boy, rim protection, it's one of those buzzwords, and for good reason. If you can't intimidate inside, you lose the respect of your opponents.
A chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, the Stash brothers, Kanter and Adams inside. Oladipo is out there with Payne, and it's Roberson and at the free side. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems at times that Russell Westbrook can put up a triple-double at will.
Keep the energy
But he
up.
said, everybody thinks that I care about numbers and things like that, but I really don't. I don't think about who shoots, how many times I shoot. That really doesn't matter to me. I just like to win. All that matters is if we win. Kevin?
Come on. Let's go.
These guys are relying on one man to beat us. He is really causing problems for us from the outside. Let's make it tough out there. Every time he has the ball, we are smothering him. Make them beat you as a team. We can live with that, all right? Let's go.
And it's Devin Booker in for Young. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Thunder lead by 10. It's time to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, I think they've done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. To you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
All right, come on, guys. Shake it off.
These guys are relying on
An aerial view of downtown as we return you to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, with the Great Plains stretching off in the distance. The second half just about to get going here. Steven Adams with the can is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Suns here with a different look. For Alex Len. Dudley comes in for Chris. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Warren. Young is subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On the court for the Suns, Schultz, he's in at center. Young is out there with Barbosa. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Dudley in at the 4 spot. Well, Doris, we know so many teams rely on threes and layups. Is the mid-range game still relevant in the league?
It certainly is to a guy like Sean Livingston.
It is indeed.
I mean, that guy specializes in it.
Good example.
Yeah, listen, I like the mid-range. I don't think you can eliminate any of the 3 levels of the game, at the rim, in the mid-range, or at the three-point territory. To me, it's all important.
I wonder if defenders sometimes, though, feel like that's that gray area where they don't know, should I go out? Should I play him only deep? I think sometimes that creates a lot of question. That mid-range game can be equally as effective.
Well, you have so many organizations who philosophically will say we only want point-blank layups or threes. And so if you've come or been exposed to that mindset, it sort of messes with you. I just, in the analytics era, I would say I want balance.
Yes.
You got to talk about this guy. A long journey to the NBA for P.J. Tucker. Remember, drafted back by the Raptors in 06, bounced around various leagues for 6 years before finally making it back to the NBA.
And Doris, the story with Tucker is one of perseverance. He has a great story to tell. So many times he could have given up on his dream to come back to the NBA, but he kept improving on his game, and it's worked out for him.
But how cool is it, Kevin, that Tucker went to leagues in 6 different countries during his journey, and while playing in Europe was able to win a title and was the finals MVP. Never give up attitude is all you see with him.
Oklahoma City leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Russell Westbrook.
Well, to me, he was the key to their ball move. Great job finding the open man and keeping that offense flowing with the way he was passing.
And the second free throw, good. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Here's Schultz. Phoenix, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Thunder. Payne kicks to Collison. Morrow, good, and the assist goes to Collison.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
You can feel the love that this crowd has for them. I think the passion of their supporters made a huge difference in tonight's outcome.
Barbosa kicks to Dudley. Sinks the three-pointer.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kane with it. There's the pick. Pass to Canner. Basket counts. And the Thunder lead by 20.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Listen, if you want to succeed, respect the moment, play with a purpose. That's what they did.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Oh, great point. I mean, this is how they wanted to start the game off. Unfortunately, a little too late.
Man, dude, wasn't even close.
Your mask got through me.